Now, have you ever wondered why sometimes you feel completely in flow, whereas other times it's like everything is stuck or it's off balance, no matter how hard you try? Now, what if there was a scientific and spiritual reason for that? So, in today's video, I want to show you the fascinating bridge between energy, science, and manifestation, and how understanding the chakra system can completely shift how you heal and attract what you want in life. So, last week I shared something personal, how I didn't believe in chakras until an experience completely changed my mind. Even though I was brought up with having teachings of that around me. And after that, I made myself a promise. If I ever talked about chakras again, it would be through the lens of both science and spirituality, not just one or the other. So if you're ready to understand how your energy literally vibrates with light, with sound, with frequency, and how that affects your emotions, your manifestations, stay with me till the end, because we will finish with a short sound-based practice that will help you feel your energy balance in real time. And if you love learning about how spirituality meets science and how you can align your thoughts, your emotions, your beliefs, and actions to create your new reality, make sure you subscribe now so you never miss these weekly videos on healing, on energy, and on manifestation. When I first started hearing about chakras years ago, I'll be honest, I thought they were just colorful circles used to decorate yoga studios. But as I went through my journey of awakening, of learning about healing, learning about the law of attraction, I began to notice that there were patterns between my emotions, my physical body, and my ability to manifest. So, for example, when I struggled to speak up for myself, I'd get throat tightness. When I felt insecure about money or safety, I'd feel a tingling sensation in my lower back, or I'd suffer with fatigue. And so I dug deeper and discovered that each chakra corresponds not just to an emotional theme, but also to a nerve plexus and an endocrine gland. So, in other words, your chakras are not floating imaginary lights, they're energy centers connecting to real biological systems. Your throat chakra links to your thyroid, influencing metabolism and communication. Your heart chakra connects to the thymus, which governs your immune system and the way you give and receive love. Now, even your solar plexus, which controls willpower and confidence, sits where your adrenal glands regulate stress hormones. That's not a coincidence. And that's when I realized chakras aren't mystical ornaments. They are an energetic language for your body's intelligence. So let me ask you something. If modern science tells us everything is energy, why would your body be the one exception? Exactly, it's not. And this is why science and spirituality finally start speaking the same language. So in science, we say everything vibrates, everything is energy, from the atoms in your skin to the emotions that you feel, the thoughts that you think, the beliefs that you've created. And your cells create tiny electromagnetic pulses. Research from the HeartMath Institute says your heart's field can actually be measured several feet outside of your. Now, here's where it gets really exciting. Light itself is a vibration. When white light passes through a prism, it separates into 7 visible colors. That's red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. And each color vibrates at a different frequency, measured in wavelengths. And this is a beautiful part. The 7 chakras follow that exact same frequency pattern. Let's break it down really simply so you can understand. Red has the longest wavelength and the slowest vibration. It's steady, grounding, safe. That is your root chakra. Then you've got orange. That vibrates a little bit faster, warm, fluid, creative. And that is your sacral chakra. Then yellow carries a vibration of fire, clarity, confidence, your personal power, and that's your solar plexus. Then you've got green right in the center of that spectrum. It represents balance, and that is your heart chakra. Blue vibrates higher. You've got truth, communication, expression, and that's your throat chakra. And then we go on to indigo. It's deep, mysterious. It connects to your inner vision, your third eye chakra. Then you have violet, the highest visible frequency, and that expands into consciousness, your crown chakra. So just as light passes through a prism to create a rainbow, your soul's energy passes through your body to create your unique vibration, from grounding red, true transcendent violet. So if white light symbolizes divine consciousness, then you are the prism, turning that light into experience, emotion, and expression. And if you think about it, when one color in a rainbow fades, the whole picture loses harmony. And the same happens when one chakra's vibration falls out of tune. Now, quick check-in. If your energy were a rainbow right now, which color do you feel shining the brightest, and which one might be hiding? Now, keep that in mind, because by the end of this video, together we will bring that color back to life. So, we've looked at light frequency, but there is also sound frequency. Now, sound is just vibration slowed down enough for your ears to hear, and every chakra has a sound that resonates perfectly with its frequency. So ancient yogis discovered this thousands and thousands of years ago. They mapped each chakra to a seed sound known as a bij mantra. When you chant these sounds, you send vibrations through that exact part of that body, like tuning a musical instrument. Now let's go through them. You've got the root chakra, which is Lam. You've got the sacral chakra, which is Vam. Then you've got the solar plexus chakra, which is Ram. Then you've got the heart chakra, which is Yam. And then you've got the throat chakra, which is Hum. And then you've got the third eye chakra, is Om. And then you've got the crown chakra, and that is Om again. So when you say Ram, you can feel the vibration in your lower abdomen, where your solar plexus chakra lives. And then when you say Yam, if you tune into your body, the resonance softens into the chest, right where the heart is. Now, modern science research, even that shows that sound frequencies can influence brain waves, stress response, and cellular repair. So when you use sound and intention, you're not just chanting, you're reprogramming your nervous system. And this is where ancient wisdom and modern science perfectly meet together. If this fascinates you, and you love learning how your energy connects to your body and your ability to manifest, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell, because next week I'm going to go deeper into how to recognize when your chakras are blocked. And the signs might really, really surprise you. Now let's look at the spiritual level. On the spiritual level, your chakras tell the story of your soul's evolution. Your root chakra helps you feel and connect to Mother Earth. Your sacral chakra teaches you pleasure, flow, and creativity. Then you've got the solar plexus. It empowers you to believe that you are enough. And then let's move up to the heart chakra. It opens to you so that you can give and receive love. Then you've got the throat chakra. It teaches truth and self-expression. And then we move up to the third eye. It's all about intuition and clarity. And then right the way to the top, the crown, it reminds you that you are a part of something greater. Now, when these 7 energies are balanced, your thoughts, your emotions, and body vibrate in harmony. And that's when the law of attraction starts to work effortlessly, because the universe doesn't respond to what we say, it responds to what we vibrate at. But what happens when one of those frequencies gets blocked, when the energy slows down or it gets stuck? That's when we start to feel lost, we start to feel tired, we start to feel disconnected. Now, we'll explore how to spot these signs next week. But before that, let's experience what it feels like to realign your energy right now. Now, what I want you to do is just relax yourself and take a deep breath in through your nose. And exhale slowly through your mouth. Now, sit comfortably, close your eyes for a moment, and let your shoulders drop. Relax. And let's move gently through the 7 chakras using sound, using color. So at the base of the spine, I want you to visualize a red light glowing like warm earth. Whisper Lam. Feel that grounding stability. Now move up to your lower belly. Imagine an orange light swirling like water and say Vam. Now, at the base of your spine, I want you to visualize a red light glowing like warm earth. Now I want you to speak out Lam, L-A-M, Lam. And I want you to feel that grounding stability. Now, I'll move up to your lower belly, an orange light swirling like water. And here I want you to say Vam, V-A-M, and feel that flow. Let's go. Vam. Let's move to your solar plexus. It's just below your ribs, and see a yellow sun, strong and radiant. Chant Ram, R-A-M. Feel that inner power waking up. Let's go. Ram. And now let's move to our heart. A soft green light expands with each breath. And I want you to whisper Yum, Y-A-M. And I want you to feel compassion, love spreading through you. Let's go. Yum. And now let's move to your throat. A blue light glowing with clarity. And if you want to place your hands on your throat chakra while you say this, we're going to say hum. Feel your truth vibrating. Let's go. Hum. Now let's move up to between your eyebrows. An indigo light, calm, deep, wise, intuitive. And I want you to chant Om. Let's go. Om. And finally, above your head, a violet white light opens, connecting you to something vast and peaceful, connecting you with the universe. I want you to sit in silence. Okay, so you've just tuned your energy field through sound, through color, and through intention. This is where science meets spirituality, where your vibration starts to shift. And for me, this practice with consistency has made such a huge difference. But how do you know when one of those chakras is out of balance? Now, what if your throat energy is blocked or your heart's frequency has dimmed? Now, in next week's video, we'll show you the physical, the emotional, the energetic clues your body gives you when your energy isn't flowing the way it should. And I promise, once you know how to recognize them, everything will start to make sense. If you haven't seen last week's episode, go and watch this next. It's the personal story that started this whole journey. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss next week's chakra deep dive. Because the more you understand your energy, the more you understand yourself. Thank you for watching, beautiful people, and I'll see you in the next one. Much love and namaste. Thank you.